Okay, let's start by pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, so this morning, so only 45 minutes I can take. So at 10, I need to go out. Okay, so in this, the Mahakala Attheravatthu, so two stanzas. One is about the Subha, paying attention to the Subha. Another one is paying attention to the Asubha. So Asubha Nubhase. Last time we finished the first stanza, right? So now here Asubha Nubhase. So Asubha Nubhase. So that one is explained as the here. Dasasu Asubesu Inyadara Asuban. So Basandan. Okay. Basandan. So here in this line, so Asubha Nubhase is divided as, so maybe Asubhan Basanda. So Asubhan Basanda, who see the impurity or foul, or maybe so sometimes, who see in something as a foul also. So in the previous explanation, so Asubhan iti basanda or something like that. But according to this explanation, so Asubhan basanda, seen as a form also can be understood. So Asubha is the object of the basanda. Inyadana Asubhan basanda. So here Asubhan is Asubhan, but Anubasan is explained at here basanda. That is why, Anu has no any special meaning. So in this also can be understood. So Asubha and the Anubhase. So become the Asubha Anubhasand. Asubha Anubhase. So in this way. And also that one is explained at the here Asubha. So Asubha also where, which one? Which impurity or which foul? So 10 kinds of Asubha meditation object. So one of them is Asubha. So Dasasu, Inyadara, Asubha, Basandan. Dasasu, Asubesu, Inyadara, Asubha, Basandan. So Badikula Manasikari Yodan. Badikula Manasikari Yodan. So actually here Asubha Nubha saying is accusative. So in the original text, in this original stanza here, you see. So Asubha Nubha saying is object of the object of the here Nabasahadi. Object of the Nabasahadi. Now explaining about that Asubha Nubha say. So that is why even though when the commentator explained such a word, so no bab there, you see. So Asubha Nubha say is accusative case, that is right here. So when explain the word Nubha say, so here also accusative case, Basanda. And also that person also here, Badikula Manasikari Yokdan, also accusative case, you see. Badikula Manasikari Yokdan. And also here, Basandan, or one word is sorry, Indri Suti. So that should be another line. So that is all of them here, Basandan. So that means syntactic relation or so relational context should be understood with the, Basahati or not Basahati. So the verb is not Basahati. So Wado not Basahati or something like that. Okay, so Dasasu, Asubisu, Inyadaran, Asuban, Basandan. So that one is briefly explanation. And also that one explain again how he how he sees Asuba or foul or impurity, which is one of 10 Asuba. So, and the way of seeing. So, Badikula Manasikari Yogdan. So, Badikula Manasikari Yogdan, maybe endeavoring, paying attention to, so Badikula Manasikara, okay, later I will analyze, just to understand the meaning. So Badikula Manasikari Yogdan. So Asuban Basanda mean Badikula Manasikari Yogdan. That is another explanation of the Aswa. Badikula Manasikari Yogdan. So endeavoring or trying hard. So in the attention of Manasikara, attention to the, so Badikula, so discussiveness, or maybe foundness. And also that one also explain again how. So Kisi, Asubado, Basanda, Lomi, Neki, Dandi, Dejan, Winna. So Santana, Asubado, Basanda. So three-way explanation. So Asuba Nuba saying is Asuban Basanda. And also that Asuban Basanda means Badikula Manazikari Yodan. And also Kisisu Asubato Basandan Lomi Neki so Dandi and Dajan Wana Santana Asubato Basanda. In this way, three parts separately can be understood. Okay. Three parts. So that is why the first part is here. So Dasasu Asubisu Inyatara Asuban Basandan. So one seeing foundness in Yadara. So 1 or 10. So Aswa meditation. Meditation objects. So in this way. And also that, so that's also asubesu in Yadara asuba, especially so the word, so asuban. So firstly, Asubanuba said how to divide. So here, Asuban Basanda. Asuban Basanda. So that means Asuban Nubasan can be divided Asuban. So Anubase. So based on this explanation, so can be understood Asuban Nubase. And also how to understand the meaning for that. So Asuban Nubase means so Badikula Manasikari Yote. So that is another explanation for that. So seeing Asuba mean what? Seeing Asuba mean so in the Barin you're paying attention to so the foulness, Badikula. So there's another part. So in this part also, okay. Now, Badikula Manasikara. So, Badikula, okay. So that one is, can be understood. So Manasikara, paying attention to something as a foundness. So, Badikula iti, so Manasikara, or Manasikaro, or something, Badikula Manasikaro. That is how to say the Kama Dara. So Sambhavana Kama Dara Samasa or this grammatically. So Badikula Manasikaro. So paying attention to something as so foundness, repulsiveness, or discursiveness, foundness. So in this way. So based on their meaning or based on that explanation, so the meaning can be understood. Not just paying attention to the foundness. So maybe even, so that is his intention. So maybe a person, but so the meditator who are familiar with the seeing as a foundness, so whatever he see, so he consider it is as foundness. But the other one, normal, ordinary one, who has no, experience with the meditation practice. So at the time, maybe beautiful or ugly or something like that in this way. So taking the sign of that one or feature of that one. So that is why. That is why here in this word can be understood in this. Paying attention to something, somebody as formless. And then, so yoga. Yoga is actually yonjeti or yojeti endeavor. So root is huge. Or yoga, yogi. So practicing also. Who has practiced? This one is past participle. So yoga in this. So the word yonjeti as a buffer. So in the Metta Sutta also, Yami Jiwa Nu Yongjando, Nu Yongjeti, the same root. Yongjeti, Nu Yongjeti. So that one is, engage, right? Or yoke, literally, or join with something, or to engage, or to exert oneself, or to endeavor, you see, to endeavor. To endeavor. So this one is, a kind of the intransitive, maybe endeavoring also, even though it is past participle form. So who has been endeavor or endeavoring? So endeavoring, maybe paying attention, or so attention to. So in this way. And then now the last part is so kisi asubado basanden. Okay, now the last part of this paragraph. So here, firstly, also, asuba do basanda in explanation. That is the other way also here, even though, firstly explain asuban basanda. So that is why that one is explained as another way. Asuba do basanda by means of the asuba. So that is why, this one also, so according to that later explanation, so the so Asubha Nubase. So can be understood as a so Asuban ed. So ed is here door, explained by the door. So Anubasand, Anubase also. And this also can be understood based on this point. So Asubha door, so Basandan. So here also Asubha door, Basandan. So that is when two way can be understood. So something Anuba said, so at the time, maybe Anuba said the seeing or focusing. So focusing on maybe something or somebody as fondness. So in this, as fondness. Okay, so which one? Here, Kisi, Asubato, Basandan, and then in the end, so Santana, Asubato, Basandan. So actually, not just Kisi here, Kisi, and the Lome, and the Neke, so Dandy, Dajan, Winner, Santana. All of them should be forecast as a fondness. So Asubado, Kisi Asubado Basandan, and the Lome Asubado Basandan, Neke Asubado Basandan, Dandy Asubado Basandan, and the Dajan, Winner Asubado Basandan, and so on. After each word, the word Asubado Basandan can be understood. But to avoid, repetition, so only at the beginning and in the end, or after the beginning word and then after the ending word, so the word was Asubado Basana is used. So that one is called the, so at the very beginning also show RD. And the end of the word also was show, that is anda. So that one also a kind of the methodology in Pali literature. So that one is called the so RD anda, so dibaka neya. RD anda dibaka neya. Maybe the method so dibaka showing in the beginning and and in the end. So Adi and Dipaka Neya. Adi and Dipaka Manda. Or maybe, so that one also look like the, maybe, so for example, on the way, or maybe in the building. So at the other side, at the edge of other side also, light, sudden light, or in the other side also sudden light. Maybe, so with the power of those light, in the middle also can be understood. In the middle also can be understood. So Adi and Dipaka method also. Or the other way, so that one also can be understood. So Migabara Walenjana method also. So Migabara Walenjana Neya. So, for example, when we see the rock flat, so at that time, maybe in this edge of that flat also, we can see the footprint of the deer. In the other side also, we can see the deer, the footprint of that, deer. So that is why, based on these two things, that deer cross over the rock flat. In this way, we can consider, we can understand. Even though no, so because on that flat, on the rock flat, we cannot see the footprint of the deer, but in the other side, in this side and in the other side. So maybe the cause of the footprint of that deer can be seen. So because of that deer cross over the rock flat also can be, and that is called the Migabara or Linjana Neya. So in this way also, so at the very beginning also Asubado Basanda, in the end also Asubado Basanda we see, but in the middle, no. So that is here also Asubado Basanda, here also Asubado Basanda, here also Asubado Basanda, and so on can be understood. Okay, forward. So that is why, the whole line should be understood in this way. So KC, so maybe together to understand meaning. So KC, so Asubado Basan then. So focusing on the, so hair and the long mane. So body, hair, and neck hair. So nails, and then the, teeth, and the jam, maybe skin, and women. So appearance and santanan. So maybe forms as formless, asubato. So in this way can be understood.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So the word asubang explain as the asubang iti anupasing. What kind of word is that, Sayadaw?
Asuban iti anubasi, also the same as the Sambhawana Kama Dharya.
But here, asubang and anupasing are not the same. So,
Yeah.
anupasing
So,
refers to a person, right?
yes. So that is, with the et. So when these two things are, different, locus at the time, using the such a et. A nature et senior, no, not that one. So kuno ewa tenen. Kuna mean quality, dena mean property. They are different. So kuno ed tena or kuno ewa sila in this way.
Yeah, but
Also,
see here, I think we skip a step in here. So it should be something like asubang iti anupasanang. And then we form the word something like anupasanang. And then from there, then we form the word asuba, anupaseng. Because asubang is just a contemplation, it's not a person.
Anubasanam. Anubasanan to the Anubasan is so a bit far. So commonly, so Bhaven now with the ain surface, so we don't form in this way. Maybe.
Okay, so maybe it's wrong, but what I mean is that
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
asubang iti asupaseng, I something is not quite okay because
Yeah.
anupaseng is a person,
Okay.
right?
Okay. That is why, even though possibly understood, in this case, actually, to my opinion, the, this asuban is with the accusative case, but maybe so accusational adverb is better instead of the object. Or maybe sometimes, object complement also. So I call him as so I call you as a Mr. Ryan, or in this case, something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, so because like an example you give earlier, like what is that? Sila guno, sila guno or something. So sila and guna, they are the same because sila is one type of the guna. But here, asuba is not a person.
Okay. So instead of, so okay, that's your point. So that is here, instead of saying ed, so this accusative should be understood as an, accusation adverb is better. Accusation adverb, so as formless. Also understandable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How Sarah explain it. Sarah not focus on that one. I mean, asuba do best and just the meaning Sarah explain. Asuba no best say.
I think the confusion, Sayadaw, if we look at Anupasing as from Anupasi as a person, then it's very confusing. But if we look at Anupasing as a second form accusative adverb, not a person, then it's a lot easier to understand. If we look at it as an adverb.
Okay.
So the person dwell viharantang as seeing or by seeing the foundness. Then it's connected to Asubha Nupasing is connected to Viharantang as an adverb. How does he live? He lives seeing foundness. Not he lives as a person seeing foundness. Make it an adverb, then it's easier to understand.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So that is, in this case, instead of, even though that is Dudiya Taburisa, Bodhodana Dudiyata Bodhisa, but the meaning of accusative is a bit different. The first one is as an object, the second one is as an adverb. In this it can be understood. So the pathway explanation is Asuban Basana is, so that is object, Asuban is object of the Basandan, but the other one is Asubado Basandan. Where is it? So Asubado Basandan. So that Asuban is, even though accusation is adverb, it's better to understand. Okay, so now Asuba, now content we need to understand is, so Asuba Nubase Nabasahati, Maro Nabasahati in the original text. Now, based on that explanation, we need to understand the original, so Pali text widely. So here, Asuba Nubase, so maybe we had done, okay. Asuba Nubase, we had done. So one who dwells, so seeing, so something as an, so foulness. So Maro Nabasahati. Maro Nabasahati. Mara cannot see overwhelmed. So in this way. And then Asuba Nuba said also how. So seeing a hair, focusing on hair as foulness, focusing on hair, body hair, and nails, and so on as foulness. So that means who is practicing Asuba meditation, so cannot be overwhelmed by the defilements of Mara. So in this way, widely should be understood according to that commentary explanation. Okay, and then now let's move to the next part. So next part also, actually, Indri Yesu is in the previous stanza also already included. So Indri Yesu, Chasu Indri Yesu. Okay, that is why I will skip that one. And then, so now, so Susanwudan is opposite to the Asanwudan in the previous stanza, Asanwudan, but here Susanwudan. So Susanwudan, so Nimedadi, so Gaha Rahidan, Bihida Dwara. Okay, Bihida Dwara. So, and then Ahmad Dinyuda Badeke Bina. So Bojana Ahmad Dinyu. Oh, so the one is Bojana Mija Ahmad Dinyu, another word. Okay, and then Sadandi, sorry. Should be in this way. So Sadandi Kamasa Jiwa Plasa Jasada Mano. Okay, Samana get that, and then another word is in this way. So, okay, Susan Wooden. So how he control his sense faculty. So Nimeta de Gaha Rahita. So lack of or without. Rahita. Rahita means lack of or without. So without taking the sign, etc. The sign and feature in the body or whatever. So whatever he sees. So he does not consider as a sign or feature or something like that. Someone also in the previous line. So hand is beautiful, face is beautiful, and so on. Not analyze it in this way. That is Susan Wuta. Okay. And also, so being without taking the sign is, what does it mean? That means bihida doare. So closing his sense door, maybe closing his eyes, closing his ear, or closing his nose, or closing his mouth, or maybe his body. So bihida doare. Door, those sense door are closed or shut down. So actually, only our mouth, so the eye and our mouth can be closed, but nose, ear, and body cannot be closed. So normally, but so those can be closed with the, paying attention to the just meditation object. Normally we cannot close. So our ear can be closed with the maybe earphone or something like that. But nose, not possible because we need to breathe, right? So that is that one means changing object, not paying attention to them. So even though unavoidably those objects come to us, so at that time, so without thinking, name sign or feature or something, just focusing on them as a formless. That one also a kind of the susanvuta. In this way can be understood. So now,
may I ask a question, Bante?
Okay.
In the earlier explanation, Asubanupasing Viharantang, can we take that as him practicing samatha meditation? And in the Indriye Susanvutang, he's practicing vipassana?
Actually, not possible. Maybe both can be actually, because for the so that one is based on the a type of the practitioner. So he who practice samatha, also both can be all of them. So for the samatha meditator, also he focuses on his meditation object like the in breath and out breath. That one also a kind of closing or a kind of controlling his sense faculty, or focusing on the Susanvuta Vihita Dwara. Yeah. So there are also the Vipassana practitioner also maybe focusing on his meditation object. Maybe so actually that way is not so okay here, actually.
Yes, thank you, Bante.
Okay. Because not so different between them. So, okay, now this line. So Susanvutam. So where controlling mean so lacking of so grasping sign, etc. So that is so closing, so sense door. So in this way can be understood. So and then next one is so amadinyo badekebena bojane madinyo. So bojana mean madinyo means so opposite to the amadinyo. So amadinyo badekebena bojana mean amadinyo. Rejecting maybe badekeba. So badekeba is denying or rejecting or maybe avoiding. Badekeba. So badekeba commonly opposite. So oppositions or negation or contrary, maybe contrary, contrary to. Yeah, opposite to is okay. Contrast to. So contrast to maybe amadenu. Amadenu down. Okay, in the just that is Bojanamicha Madenu. And then so Sadan D, so gamma sa jiwa plus ja. So gamma is result. So Sadahana Lekanaya, Logiyaya, Sadaya Jiwa. So Samanagatan. You see, when we learn so briefly formal interpretation, when the word is explained with the word Samanagata, so that one can be understood as the relative compound Bohobi Samasa or possessive adjective, like the datita as asati datita. So here Sadaya Samanagatan. So that means that sada is sada as a atidi sado, and here object sada in this way can be understood. So because of samanagata. So this time the word samanagata, sambana, bribona, sambona, when we see those were in the explanation, commentary, command. So at that time, the head word can be understood as a relative or attributive compound or relative compound, or maybe it is a single word. So the possessive adjective or asserted data can be understood. So that is here. Sada. So sada asa. So atidi sadong. So who has faith? That means faithful. Faithful, okay. And then, so that's that. So faithful, faith in what? So faith in gamma and faith in fala. So gamma sajiwa, fala saja. So sadhana lekhanaya, logiyaya. So endowed faithful, logiyaya jiwa. So disu, watusu, awaja, basada sinkadaya, logodra sadaya ja samanagata. So now briefly can be understood. So logiyaya sadaya samanagato, samanagadan, sadan. And another one is so logodara sadaya samanagadan, sadan. So two kinds of sada. So what is logia sada? Mundane faith. So mundane faith is believe in, with the characteristic believing in karma and irasat. That is logia sada. But logodra sada means so here so awija basada sinkadaya, which is definitely pleased with or devoted to. So disu witusu, that means triple gem, actually triple gem. So that one is referring to the maybe at least the fate of the string winner, fate of the string. So believe of the string winner. Okay, so that is why this line roughly can be understood. So sadhana lakhanaya said disu witus awaja basada lakhanaya. Okay, later I will analyze that one now. So because time also already up. So just translate, I will translate. Next time I will analyze word by word some of them. So endowed with mundane faith. So maybe Sadhana Lakhanaya. With the characteristic of so believing in so karma and its result. And supramundane fate. So supramundane fate. So which is so avijja pasada sankhata, avijja pasada. Avijja pasada, avijja means definitely or perfect. So perfect belief. Belief in so triple gem isu watusu. Triple gem. Okay, so let's stop here. So after this section, we will continue. Okay, so let me start here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Yellow.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, see you.
Yeah.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Bhante.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Okay.
much sadhu.
Thank you.
Welcome.